Hey, welcome to the Morning Mix podcast. You know, this morning we learned what was in your bag because it's National Handbag Day. Nikki's going to celebrate by, are you going to shop for a handbag or purchase one or do all three?
Talking about it. I've got a small Nevada license plate for no real reason.
Why would that be in your handbag?
I think I was going to take it somewhere.
Okay.
So stranger things have been in there.
It's a Nevada plate. We're in Illinois. When were you in Nevada last?
I wasn't. Joel got it.
Got it. Okay, well, that's a loving gift. We also learned that little things really annoy us. I got a splinter yesterday, and I finally got it off this morning, and thank goodness, because boy, was I annoyed.
You spread that, because Violetta later went on to bite her tongue and whip in his cheeks, so all annoying little things.
What annoying thing's going to happen to you today, Nikki? We're going to find out. That and much more right now on the Morning Mix podcast. What celebrity? You're in a suite, and a celebrity walks in. You're at some kind of game, a Cubs game, a Bulls game, a Bears game, a Blackhawks game, a Sox game, whatever it is, the Monster Jam, and a celeb walks in, and you're like, oh my gosh, I've always wanted to party with this celeb. Who is it? Because you just saw Eminem was in a suite in Detroit.
Yep.
Against all odds. Taylor Swift was in a suite in New York and in Kansas City. Who would you want to party with in the suite? 708, Steve Harvey. Can you imagine walking in? Steve Harvey?
You're not supposed to look at him, though.
Yeah, you're not allowed to look at him.
You have to, look
That's
down.
all the time?
That's
just
it.
in life. You can't look at him.
You'll be like, he's sure funny. I wish I could look at him.
You can't look at him in the eyes, but you can look. You are allowed to look at him in the mustache.
Yeah,
right.
847, I think Nikki will be right there with you. Jason Momoa. Yeah, that's not bad. Taylor said Adam Sandler because he'd bring his whole crew of friends with him.
Oh,
Can you imagine being next to Rob Schneider when he shouts, "You can do it"?
Just be the cast of grown-ups.
Yeah,
taking
all
up
of them
the
hanging
suite.
out, right?
And you'll be the best dressed.
Yeah, easily.
Because he's in shorts and an oversized
Flannel.
something. Yeah.
773, I want to hang in a suite with Darius Rucker.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah. Hey, aren't you Hootie? No, there never was a Hootie. My name's Darius. Oh, cool. But you are Hootie, though, right? Well, no, we were called Hootie in the Blow, but none of us are Hootie. Yeah, but you sang, right? Yeah. So you're Hootie. All right, man. I don't.
At some point, I think
care.
I hope he stopped having that argument. I
You
hope
hope.
he just went with it.
I hope he's doing very well in the country world.
Yeah,
right?
just released a
I didn't
new
know
record.
they were the same person.
Yeah. Way more success, I think, as country Darius than as Hootie Darius. Cracked Rear View, one of the best albums of the 90s. There you go. If you're into that sort of thing. 708, Jeremy Renner. He's Hawkeye. That'd be a good time to hang, you know. He was also in a Bourne movie that people didn't like. But there you go. 708 says Jeremy Renner. That'd be fun. 224. Now, they're trying to game the system here because they're getting two for the price of one. What celeb would you want to party in a suite with? Zendaya and Tom Holland. So they'd come in together. That's kind of nice. 630, it's got to be Jack Black. I like that.
He'd
He
be
would
fun.
be fun.
That'd be fun. Maybe he'd bring Kyle Gass with him, the other half of Tenacious D, because he can kind of walk through life, I bet. That'd be kind of nice. 630, there she is, Selena Gomez. 630, Blake Shelton. I feel like it'd be dangerous trying to keep up with him in his red cups, drink for drink. 708, I want to go to a Red Sox game at Fenway with Conan O'Brien.
Okay.
I don't know. 312, it'd be really fun to be at a Bears game with Christopher Walken.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Hey, man, who's playing at halftime? Foo Fighters. Oh. Have you tried them? I can't really do it. I don't even want to try. Selma Hayek. Do I even have to explain 219? No, not even a little bit. Not even at all. 847, if I'm in that suite, you know who better be in there with me? John Bon Jovi. He's kind of fun. A lot of stories. He's probably a good conversationalist, you know. Halfway through, he'd make like $1 million donation to the local charity. Kind of nice. This song goes out to Bears fans. There you go. It's kind of nice.
That's right.
If you could hang in a suite with any major celeb, who would it be? Neil deGrasse Tyson, 219.
Oh, that would
I wouldn't be able to
great.
keep up in conversation.
Yeah.
He'd be like, no, the reason the ball is flying the way it's flying is because cosmically speaking. You're like, what?
Just watch the game.
Yeah, hey, man, just pass the popcorn. 630, Christina Aguilera.
Really?
Yeah. They didn't say whether or not they want the dirty era, Christina, but yeah, we can find out. How about Snoop Dogg
Oh, man.
and Kevin Hart? That'd be really fun. That'd be very fun, I feel like. Although I feel like Kevin Hart at a certain point needs to, turn off and wind down. You know what I mean?
But does he ever?
I don't know. 630, Matthew McConaughey, I have questions. I don't know what the questions are, but he'll answer them very quickly, I'm sure. 847, I want to party in there with Pink. McCabe, says Erica. I think we can make that happen tonight. Is there anything happening anywhere?
Right.
We'll send you guys out to like a Hoffman Estates High School football game or something. You and McCabe. Tear it up. You guys go ahead. Vince Vaughn came in a lot. Would love to hang with Vince Vaughn.
Yeah.
Trent Reznor,
Wow.
630.
Yeah, Nine Inch Nails lead singer. I love that.
So tell me about when you guys did the music for Social Network.
Yeah.
You're like, what?
Yeah, I feel like it would all be about music.
Right?
The whole thing.
Brad Pitt, Melissa McCarthy, the entire cast of Friends, Bill Murray, The Rock. And finally, I want to party in a suite with Nickelback.
From Chicago to your device, this is the Morning Mix Podcast.
We got to find out what the hell is in your bag right now on National Handbag Day. You're walking around, you're living your life, and you got a lot of stuff in your bag. Stuff that would surprise and amaze. We start with Hannah. Hi, Hannah. Good morning. Really quickly, I have one question for you. What do you have in there, Hannah?
I've got the keys to a circus.
Okay, and that's not a euphemism? That's not something I don't know about? Literally to a circus?
Yes, there's a circus at Triton College called the Triton Troopers Circus,
Okay.
and I'm the director of that, and we're about to start practices again, so I've got the keys to a circus in my bag.
Wow, look at you. Okay. What kind of stuff happens at this circus? Do we have like trapeze people and stuff?
Yep, so we've got trapeze, silks, trampoline, teeterboard, which is pretty much getting launched off a teeter-totter, people on unicycles, juggling, all different kinds of stuff. No animals, though.
Okay, great.
Yeah, a lot of people flying, though.
Yeah,
Sounds like a lot of people in the air. Yeah.
Don't they have a huge circus at ISU, Chris?
They do, yeah, the Gamma Phi Circus.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you
Yep.
feel like you're in competition with them, or is
They're
that?
our sister circus.
Look at
Oh,
this.
We've had a lot
look
of
at
Gamma
this.
Phi grads come to us.
Let's
See?
go, Redbirds. What's the Triton mascot? Triton. Do you guys have one?
Trojans.
The Trojan. The Triton Trojans.
Yeah.
That's
and the
right.
Illinois State Redbirds. Join forces. That's fun. What's the circus called?
The Triton Troopers Circus.
Okay, Triton Trooper Circus.
Now, how do you have keys to a tent?
Yeah.
Like, isn't it in a tent?
It's actually in a gym.
Oh, okay.
Kind of similar to how the Redbirds do it in the stadium. Ours is in our gymnasium. It's a community college, and it's also a community circus, so you don't have to be a student at Triton to participate.
Oh,
Very cool.
Really? Well, let me start stretching Hannah.
Yeah.
Okay, Hannah, stay right there. Hang on. Hannah's got the keys to a circus. Hi, Ann. How are you this morning?
Hi, I've got a handmade fishing lure in my bag.
Okay, a handmade fishing lure. What is it like? What does it look like? What's on it? What did you design it to be?
Well, I didn't make it. I actually had it given to me by a patient. And it's, I don't know, it's got some bling on it. It's got some feathers on it.
Do you fish, Ann, or was it just out of the blue? Hey, here's a lure for you.
I fished as a kid, and this patient and I found out that he leads tours, fishing tours on the same lake in Canada that I went to as a kid.
Oh, wow.
that's
so there's
neat.
an emotional connection to the lure.
This is you were meant to be in the same
Yeah.
hospital.
Okay, Ann, stay right there. So Ann has a handmade fishing lure that has an emotional connection. Hannah has keys to a circus, and Carol coming in hot and heavy. Hi, Carol. Good morning. What's in your bag, Carol?
I have the kitchen sink. I just cut up cheese for my office girls. I put that plate in my purse. I have Pokemon cards that are my grandsons. I have Q-tips. I have Kleenex. I have a portable tape measure, so when I go shopping...
You can measure stuff? Yeah, this is a gallon of milk. Hang on. It'll fit in the fridge.
Carol, you're like Mary Poppins.
You really are. What else you got in there?
Everything. I've got a sewing kit, a little miniature sewing kit. I've got gum. I've got eyeglass cleaner. So if you need something, you come to my purse.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Carol has aisles 1 through 3 of CVS in her purse, so that's kind of nice. Hannah has the keys to an actual circus, and Ann has a handmade fishing lure in her bag right now. Nikki, what do you like?
I like Carol's variety.
Carol's variety. Okay, Carol is today's variety of person.
Yes.
Whip?
I like the journey we went on with the circus.
Okay, the circus journey.
The Triton Circus.
Yeah.
I agree. Keys to the circus.
Keys to the circus. I really don't want to stop believing. Hannah!
Woohoo!
What time are you supposed
Very
to
fun.
What time are you supposed to open the circus doors?
So we start practice in December, and our show is the 11th, 12th, and 13th of April.
Oh,
So,
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
because we're not professional performers, so it's anybody off the street, community members. old and young, and we put a show together and then perform once a year. Similar to Gamify, we actually overlap dates with Gamify a lot, so we can't come see y'all's show, but yeah, it's a really fun time. Mm-hmm.
May I ask, how long is the waiver that one has to sign to join? I mean, you describe people flying through the air, and they're like, no, this is Edith. She lives down the street. I spotted her gardening, and she's joined the circus.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's just a page front and back.
Oh, okay, great.
All right, we'll get
We
a big
are not responsible for
We are not.
anything. Sign
No.
here.
No.
What we do is dangerous. Practice safety, safety, safety.
Well, if you want, it's totally up to you. But come April, we'd be happy to give away some tickets to the circus to help promote.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah,
All right,
I'll
just-
definitely let you guys know once we get them.
You're listening to the Morning Mix podcast.
Yesterday, I was outside playing with my daughter, and I got a little splinter or a sliver. I've always called it a sliver, and then splinters in there. I don't know. But a little tiny one right in my middle finger. And it was so small, I couldn't even get it out. But it was just annoying. Every time I touched anything, I could feel it in there. Poke, poke, poke.
You're like, how is this so painful?
Literally. It's
crazy.
the tiniest little thing. It's minuscule. Finally, I come in this morning after digging at that thing for hours. And Swanee, our producer, was like, oh, dude, just use a razor blade and pop it right out. I was like, oh, okay. And it worked perfectly. And now that's what I'll do forever. Now, might I have an infection or tetanus? Sure. But there's no sliver in there. Man, was that annoying. What other things are so annoying? Hi, Sue. Good morning.
Good morning, guys. So my pet peeve is when I'm driving to work and it's a 2-lane road in each direction, and you've got people in the left lane that are doing barely or slower than the speed limit,
Yep.
and then there's somebody in the right lane next to them, side by side, and you can never get around them.
Yeah, you're boxed in. There's nothing worse than being boxed in on the highway. I hate it. So annoying.
When it's 45 and they're going like 40 in the left lane, and you can't do anything about it.
They're just out for a
Yeah,
sun.
just move over.
Yeah.
You can go slow in the right lane.
They're enjoying their Sunday drive during a Tuesday commute. That's fine. Yeah, take your time. Hi, Tracy. Good morning. How are you?
Great. How are you guys?
We're doing really well. This one's kind of in line with getting that splinter in the finger. What is it, Tracy? It's so annoying.
So annoying when, well, I also have a bad habit of biting my fingernails, but when you cut your fingernails too short,
Yes.
and then awful, like, pain for, like, days.
Yeah, and it's like you squeeze it and you can feel it. Or if you touch something wrong and you can feel it, it's like you've exposed whatever that is, the nail, whatever.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Throbbing.
Yeah,
It's the worst when you do it to your own kids.
Oh, that's the worst.
Like, cut them too short.
Yeah, that's scary. That's why I'm always afraid to cut our dog's nails.
You're like,
for
sorry,
that same
this is
reason.
going to hurt for a couple of days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? This is going to make you tougher as a child. What? Why?
Mhm.
All right, now we go to Hannah. Hi, Hannah. Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, my gosh. It's so annoying. What little thing is so annoying?
So I'm driving right now, and my sun visor doesn't go down far enough. I'm too short.
Mm-hmm. Yes, girl.
We just talked about this.
And
Yes.
so, like, there's definitely a sunshine delay.
Yes.
I'm, like, getting blinded.
Right, your eyes are closed. What are you supposed to do?
Exactly. I don't know what else I can do. Maybe grow taller.
I know.
Oh, my gosh. How tall are you, Hannah?
5'4", barely.
Okay, barely 5'4".
God, you're tall.
She's a giant.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, my
Hannah.
God.
Nikki and I are like pushing 5'1", maybe.
There are big, tall,
I
beautiful
know.
giants in the sky.
See,
There
so
you go,
I feel
Hannah.
better. It's not just
Yeah,
us.
5'4".
That's the five
Yeah.
tours.
Yeah, 5488. There you go. All right. Hi, Rick. How are you this morning?
I'm terrific. Good morning, guys. Number one show. I love you guys.
Oh, thanks,
thank
man.
you.
We're going to start calling you Terrific because your name's Rick. Terrific. We'll figure it out.
Get it.
But anyway, what is the little thing that's just so annoying, Rick?
An eyelash that I cannot get to at times, or sometimes you get lost up deep in my eye socket or something, and I
Yep.
can't even put my finger on it because I hate touching my eyes.
yeah, you
Yes,
just
for
kind of
sure.
hope you can hard blink it out.
The worst.
Yes.
Keeps floating around in there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
man.
is.
It is the absolute worst. I don't know, contact wearers, you may know this pain when your contact somehow rolls up behind your eye.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
It's
horrifying.
crazy.
Horrifying.
Once had one that like rolled up and kind of clumped up, and I could see the tip of it back there, and I had to like dig it out.
Ugh.
It was weird. But boy, when you got that thing out, what relief. Man. And here we go. Hi, Tina. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. How are you guys?
Doing pretty well. But man, is this so annoying, Tina. What is it?
So I'm usually the first one up in the morning, and it's the most annoying thing when I get up, use the bathroom, and someone took the last of the toilet paper.
It does not get more annoying than needing to donkey walk across your house to the closet to get some paper, and then you got to donkey walk back. Nobody wants to do that, Tina. Congratulations. I don't think there's anything more annoying than that.
I agree. And that's funny. Donkey walk. I like that.
Yeah, hang on to that one. That's a fun one to pull out at parties, funerals, weddings, whatever it takes.
Mix and match, it's an easy game for you. Mix and match even has a theme song too. Who will you choose? Your head you'll scratch when you play Mix and Match.
It's time for Mix and Match. Please welcome to the show, Tiffany. Hi, Tiffany. Good morning. How are you today?
I'm great. How are you guys?
Doing very well. Have you heard us play Mix and Match before, Tiffany?
I have, yeah.
Great. Okay, good. So I feel like we can call you Tiff, right? We know each other. You like that?
Sure.
Do you
I'll
like
allow
when
it.
people call you Tiff, or do you hate it?
Whatever people call me is fine.
All right.
Even if it's not my name, I'll
All
go
right.
with it. I'm too polite to not. Yeah.
T-Iffany. We're just coming up. I've got an epiphany for Tiffany. Anyway, so Tiffany, you've heard us play Mix and Match. You know the drill. We're going to share a fill in the blank, and then you are going to choose one of us and try to identify who said what. Does that sound right?
Sure.
Okay, guys, here's today's question. When I was a kid, my favorite Halloween costume was blank. So think back to childhood. This was the costume you had as a kid that you felt was your favorite. Now, Tiffany, are you going to be celebrating Halloween this year?
Yeah.
Do you have any big plans?
I have 2 small children, so just trick-or-treating.
Do we know what costumes they want to be already?
My son will be we're hoping for Blippi and Miss Rachel. So my husband and my son will be Blippi, and my daughter and I will be Miss Rachel.
Oh, that's nice. That's a little crossover.
Blippi.
We were watching Miss Rachel the other day, and Blippi showed up, and my wife was like, what the hell is he doing here? And
I
they do a lot of
know.
crossover content now, those two.
Yeah, it's fun.
It is fun. Yeah, she's great. Man, she's awesome.
And Blippi's got like orange sunglasses,
Yeah,
right?
and the
That
orange
one thing,
hat.
the orange hat.
Yeah,
Okay.
he is trying to chase Miss Rachel, but she kills the game. She is so great. She's fantastic. And even in the car, we'll just turn her on. Our kid will be crying, and then he'll be like, "Ah," and stop. It's amazing. All right, Tiffany.
Oh, no.
I asked the group about their favorite Halloween costume as a kid. Who would you like to match your answer with today? Will it be Chris, Nikki, Whip, or Violetta?
I'm going to go Whip.
You're going to go with Whip. Okay. Fantastic. I said to the group, as a kid, your favorite Halloween costume was, did Whip say, the Statue of Liberty, the Tin Man, a homemade car, or a 50s girl in a poodle skirt? A lot of questions.
We're all
Lot-
thinking it. Come
lot-
on,
Your
just
wheels
do
are
it.
spinning, Tiffany.
Yeah, don't think too hard.
Just
Don't think too
whatever
much.
feels right.
Don't overthink.
Let's go. We believe in you, Tiff.
Yeah.
Can I ask how old Whip is?
How old Whip is
Is
now?
that a fair question?
It's totally up to you, or how old he was at the time that the costume was worn.
No, now, currently.
Oh, I thought you meant when, because I think it's actually more instructive that I would tell you how old I was when the costume was worn. If I may
well,
give
then
you
sure, yeah.
Yeah, I think I was probably about 5.
Okay, and with that information, I'll recap your options. 5-year-old,
Mm-hmm.
Statue of Liberty, Tin Man, homemade car, or girl in 50s poodle skirt.
I'm going to go homemade car.
Let's go!
Come
Wow, I am not irrationally excited.
Come on! Me too. Wow.
People never get these right.
I didn't know
You
I
did
needed
it.
this. My God.
And we all agreed we really want to see Whip in a poodle
Yeah.
skirt. I mean, it's something
my
we
God.
didn't know we needed, but now we do.
Based on the way I feel right now, I don't even need to bother my wife tonight. This is great.
Seriously.
Oh my God, this is great. Tiffany, congratulations. You just won a 4-pack of
Thanks.
passes to Six Flags for Fright Fest.
Woohoo!
Wow.
That was good.
Let's
job,
see if you
Tiffany.
can run the table. Let's just see if you can run the table.
Oh,
Okay.
gosh.
Did Nikki say Statue of Liberty, Tin Man, or girl in 50s poodle skirt?
So much pressure. I'm going to say Statue of Liberty.
Let's go.
Yeah!
Come on. Tiff, 2 for 2. 2 for 2. It's 2 for Tuesday with Tiffany this morning. Did Violetta say Tin Man or girl in 50s poodle skirt?
Poodle skirt.
Yeah! Oh, wow!
I wore
I
it
know
5
when it
years
was
in a row.
I know between me and V, that one could have gone either way. I know.
true.
I respect it. And that leaves me with Tin Man. Well done, Tiffany. Oh, my goodness. You crushed it this morning. We are putting you on the Mix and Match Wall of Fame. Well done.
Woo!
And you're heading to Six Flags with a 4-pack of passes for Fright Fest. Congratulations.
Awesome.
So good.
Thank you so much.
You betcha. All right, stay right there. We'll get all your info. Well done, Tiffany. That is how you do it. That's impressive.
Really impressive.
So the homemade car, can you break this down for me? You used cardboard and made it around you?
Yeah,
Okay.
my mom made it. I still have pictures of myself when I was about age 5 or so on my front porch, and it was some kind of box, and then she had like some kind of tinfoil looking chrome quote unquote covering on there, and then drew little headlights and stuff like that, and somehow covered me in it. Yeah.
Wow. My mom did the same thing with the Tin Man, but she
Okay.
went to Home Depot, or I guess it was Handy Andy at the time.
Yeah.
And they had like round cardboard like things that I think you'd put like cement in to
Okay.
make like a,
Okay.
I don't know. And she just got those and they fit around my body.
And then
So there
she
was
covered
like,
them in
and she
tinfoil.
spray painted everything silver,
Yeah.
and then I wore a
Yeah.
silver sweatsuit.
Yeah.
And a funnel on my head. It was nice.
Pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Statue of Liberty, were you painted green or was it
I
like
was
a face
painted
mask?
green. I had a green sheet that draped around me, and then the whole thing started because I think I got it as a gift. It was a foam Statue of Liberty hat from New York, like one of those
Yep.
foam things.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So that was what I did, and I just carried the book around.
Yeah, and this was 2 years ago?
This
That's impressive.
was yesterday.
Yeah, so it's just a fun thing Joel and I like to do. I'll give you liberty. And V, the poodle skirt, did you make it or did you get it as a gift?
No, I got it at Party City. I didn't make any of my Halloween costumes.
man.
Never.
That time saved, you know?
Yeah, I'm just my parent. I don't know. We never made anything.
See, that's because I always wanted to buy them,
Right.
but we
Yeah.
were forced to make them. I'd be
Same.
like, I've got to go as a chef again.
My
Put
mom
on
used
an
to
apron,
yes.
you know,
She would take us to Michael's, and they had sewing plans where you could go,
Right.
and there was like a whole shelf, and you'd look at them, and you'd pick like, okay, pumpkin, and then she'd buy all what was needed for it. And if you're listening, not the greatest seamstress on the planet, so they would only last like half the day. They'd fall
Yeah.
apart.
From Chicago to your device, this is the Morning Mix Podcast.
Happy birthday. I got you this gift. Oh my God, I love this. See you later. Have a great night. Closet. Never saw it again. You're getting these gifts, and according to this recent survey, 75% of people are getting gifts that they never use. The most unwanted gifts include diet plans. What is that back there? Is that a Jenny Craig box?
What is
Yeah.
Who does
Who is giving
that?
people, hey, Merry Christmas, I got you a flat of Slim Fast. What? Cufflinks to wear on your hoodie. And soap on a rope. That's not a joke. It's right on there. That's the gift that keeps on giving. Hi, Alice. Good morning. How are you?
Good.
Good, Alice. Now, Alice, what's the gift you got that you've never used?
Sewing kit.
A sewing kit. Now, how big is the sewing kit? Is it like all of the little stuff that you might need?
Yeah, it's small, but like it has like thread and like scissors and stuff.
Was
Alice-
that Mom
Is
telling
that
you
Mom?
what
Yeah.
it has?
Yeah.
Alice, may I ask how old you are?
I am 12.
Okay, you're 12. And pardon me for saying this, Alice, but why in the hell did anybody give a 12-year-old a sewing kit?
Because it was on my wish list.
Oh, really? So you
There,
have an interest
see?
in wanting to sew?
See?
I mean, yeah, but like, it's not one of the high quality sewing kits. So
Ah,
the
it's
one
not good
where You're
enough.
gonna like try, and then the needle's gonna break like the first time you use it.
Got it.
See, that's the Alice. I'm glad you said that, young lady, because you know what? Another thing I thought of is sometimes you think you're getting the thing for the person because it's in the genre of something they
Yeah.
love, and you don't know nearly as well as they do what they like with it. Like the more you like something, the more you know the good stuff,
Right.
and other people don't. Am I right, Alice, or am I right?
Exactly.
Alice, do you like Taylor Swift?
I do like Taylor Swift.
Well, good, because we're going to give you a pair of tickets to go to the Taylor Swift Eras Tour movie on Saturday.
Oh my God, actually?
Actually, no joke. The tickets are
Yeah.
all yours. You and your mom or you and a friend,
Go
whoever
on.
wants to go. Do you know where Naperville is?
I do.
Well, that's where we're sending you Saturday morning.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're so welcome.
You are going to have a great time. It's going to be a packed theater of other Mix listeners.
That's right.
It's going to be even twice as fun.
That's right.
Saturday, October 14th at the AMC Naperville 16 Theater. It's in theaters everywhere this Friday. And don't forget, 1989 Taylor's version will be available everywhere October 27th. Pre-order today at taylorswift.com.
There you go, Alice. Congratulations. Okay, enjoy that movie. It's going to be a blast.
Thank you.
You bet. Don't hang up the phone, okay? Stay on the line. Stay right there, Alice. All right, so Alice is going to go see the Taylor Swift Eras movie. We've got other people that have other gifts that they never wanted to use. Hi, Kim. How are you this morning?
I'm great. How are you?
We're doing really well, Kim. What gift did you get that you never used?
So my dear mother-in-law, in an effort to make me as great of a homemaker as she always was, got me a potato ricer, which I guess it's still in the box. I don't know. You like squeeze a potato and it mashes it up for you.
Okay, sure.
But we don't eat carbs in our house. We're keto, so I've never.
So just
ever
jars of
seen that,
mayonnaise and
but, yeah.
So next time, have them deliver an entire bison to your home.
Yeah, it'll be good to go.
Yeah.
I like the
We do have
idea
a pound of pig in the freezer.
Oh, really? Well, there you
Okay,
go.
see, not far off, right?
I never pound the pig in the freezer. I do it elsewhere. But that's great for Kim. Now, that's funny, the idea that mother-in-law wanted you to be as good a homemaker as she is. You can feel the heat on that. Hey, Roz, good morning.
Good morning.
Roz, I don't even know what the hell this is. What did you get?
Clear plastic jeans.
So clear pants. You got a pair of clear pants?
Jeans.
They're jeans, but they're clear.
They had the pockets. They had this. They're just like a pair of jeans. They were clear plastic.
And who gave you this?
My husband.
Was he hoping to, like...
He was my husband at the time. The sales lady told him that women wear them over bathing suits, and it was really cool.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm so confused.
So am I.
Pockets.
But basically, it's like transparent plastic in the shape of jeans.
Okay. You have a question
No,
for...
they're a real pair of jeans. I could put them on and wear them, zip them up if I wanted to. And they had the pockets in the front and the back, and they were clear plastic.
Can you?
Okay.
Yeah, we're looking at them.
Okay, wait. So you
I
could.
know. I didn't have anything to say either.
Oh, that's
there we go. There we go.
Yeah,
So
that's
you wear nice underwear with those.
Yeah,
I guess.
or none at all, I guess is his hope.
Okay.
Oh, maybe she'll show me your butt. If I,
Okay.
yeah. All right, buddy.
All right.
They're waterproof. I will say
really?
that. That's what it says right here on Walmart.com.
The Morning Mix Podcast.
Speaking of destinations, who doesn't want to go to Pittsburgh? That's where the Blackhawks are going to be tonight. Take on the Penguins in the season opener with 5-year-old phenom Connor Bedard. No, he is 18, but he seems very, very youthful.
I saw a post about a famous Pittsburgh style of pizza, and this is not a joke.
Uh-oh.
This is the famous style of pizza in Pittsburgh.
Okay.
It's a baked crust covered in sauce. And then after they've baked it and warmed the sauce, then they put mozzarella unmelted and pepperoni uncooked on top.
I don't get it.
Why is it a thing? A friend of ours, our friends Ryan and Lindsay, they live in Chicago now, but they're from Pittsburgh. And I sent it to them. I'm like, there's no way this is a real thing. And they were like, it's the best pizza on the planet. And I said, you guys are liars. And they said, no, we're telling you the truth. And now we have to go to Pittsburgh and try this pizza.
My only, so if it's hot, does the cheese not melt then on the
Maybe
hot?
it melts a little bit, but it's not.
So if it doesn't it fall off?
Oh, great.
These are my
These are
quandaries.
great.
Maybe it's sticking to the
Wonder
sauce.
if we can call
Okay.
Ryan.
Like, think about a Lunchable, you know?
Yeah.
Some of the cheese falls off, but most of it
Yeah,
stays towards
That's
the middle.
true. Okay, so you have the cheese on sauce.
Yeah, cheese
So
on
it could
sauce.
kind of embed in the sauce a little
Right,
bit,
but
I
the
guess.
cold pepperoni,
yeah,
not cooked.
Yeah.
it'll just fly right off.
I wonder if we can call my buddy and ask him.
Okay.
Because he's had it.
All
Or
right.
there's a place here. I feel like you can find any. Have you heard about the guy who's trying to eat every nationality or type of cuisine of food
Yes.
in Chicago?
Yeah.
I bet you could find a Pittsburgh style pizza place somewhere.
If Pittsburgh counts as a nationality, which I think it
but
does.
you know what I mean? Like, we got Detroit City, you know, Detroit style. Get out. You know.
I know you're kidding. I'm
God.
just being stupid.
See, hang on.
It's kind of its own country.
I'm calling him.
Oh, man.
This is live on the air calling. Let's see if he answers.
Go down there to
Yeah.
Pittsburgh.
Ryan? Hello?
What was Ryan?
Hey, Ryan, it's Chris. Did I wake you up? It's Chris.
No, not at all.
Okay, good. So, Ryan, you're live on the air on 101.9 The Mix this morning. Good morning.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, don't swear.
Yeah, don't say the F word. But Nikki, Whip, and Violetta are here as well.
We're all here.
Yeah, so the reason I'm calling you, Ryan, my buddy Ryan is my Pittsburgh expert. So I have to ask you a question about this stupid Pittsburgh pizza that you claim is the greatest pizza on the planet. It's like cooked dough and sauce and then uncooked cheese and pepperoni. Do I have that right?
It's exactly right. So there's two ways to do it, right? You got Beato's Pizza, which is on Banksville Road as you head towards the Fort Pitt Tunnel. They don't put any cheese on it. So you cook the pizza with sauce, you put the mozzarella cheese on top, and the pepperoni if you want it, completely cold. Then you got Orso's pizza, a little different. You cook the cheese, but then you add some uncooked cheese on top. Pepperoni, also cold.
So now the big question we have, first off, what? This sounds, I don't know if I like this.
Sounds like an accident.
It does sound like a mistake was made. Now the question is, when you go to eat it, does all the cheese that's not cooked fall off all over you?
Absolutely not. So you cook it at a high enough temperature that you effectively have a medium warmth cheese where it's melted and congealed on the pizza. It holds firm, does not fall off.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay. Is it better to get it in the bucket? So I would think if it's in a box, right? Like that kind of seals the heat in
Locks
and then
it in.
would like make it melt a little better. But if it's like table side, it's just like shreds of cheese. Or you say, do they hold it back there for you for a second before they bring it to you?
So that's a good question. I've actually never eaten it in the restaurant, and so I don't know the role the box is playing. But now I kind of want to stop next time I'm in Pittsburgh, get a slice at the table to test that hypothesis out, Nikki.
But this is great intel. So you're getting it delivered to you. So in the delivery phase, is it melting a little bit more when it's in the little Nero's guy's bag in the car?
It has to be the case, right? It's kind of like that meme you're seeing on the internet now where people are reheating their pizza in a pan with some water to create the steam to reheat the top.
Yeah.
I bet that's part of the secret, which I didn't realize until this phone call.
Look at this. It's all happening live on the air.
He's like, why did
I'm so sorry I just called you out of nowhere. Did we interrupt your whole morning?
No. I thought you were some creditor, insurance salesman calling me.
Of course.
I'll take a flyer on this 312 number, and it was you guys.
Yeah, right. And in fact, it is.
Do people from Pittsburgh, when they say down, does it sound like they're saying Don? Like, hey, I'm coming down there.
Absolutely. You nailed it.
Thank you.
That's my mother-in-law, deep Pittsburgh accents. It's always Don, D-A-H-N.
Yep.
Well, hey, the Penguins are taking on the Blackhawks in Pittsburgh. Is that tonight, Whip? That's tonight, right?
That's tonight. Oh, yeah. The big matchup. The future versus the past. We got Bedard versus Crosby coming right up.
What's your poll on that? You think the Penguins are going to pull out a win tonight?
I'm optimistic. We got Erik Karlsson. Team's revamped. Connor Bedard's supposed to be good, but best player of this generation, undoubtedly Sidney Crosby.
Yeah. Watch out. Look at that clear just throw it. I
man.
made my point.
You're ready for sports
Yeah,
radio
he really
talk.
is. Yeah, we've had food radio and sports radio. All we needed was Ryan the whole time. Look at this.
Hey, you know what? I know one thing. Somebody's going down.
That's right. Well, hey, Ryan, thanks, man. Sorry to interrupt the middle of your morning, but thanks so much for being our Pittsburgh expert. We will look to you for all of our Pittsburgh needs, of which there are only one or two a year. But,
right.
we'll keep you handy.
I'll be on standby. I'll answer the phone as confused as I was this time.
Okay, perfect. I love it. All right, man, have a good rest of your day. There you go. I don't know, we're a Pittsburgh expert. That pizza sounds crazy.
Who expected that?
It also feels like you could make that at home pretty easily.
But it is melting. It's melting
There's
in
some
the box.
melting happening.
You know what
Yeah,
I mean? I get this. Okay.
I looked up Beddoes. I mean, they put everything raw on top, even the onions, the olives, the sardines. Everything's just right on top of that cheese. Nasty.
And you get a free mint.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
The Morning Mix Flash Briefing with Violetta.
Hey Ho, a 4K restoration of the original 1937 Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs is heading to Disney Plus. Isn't that what they say? Hey ho, hey ho.
I think it's off to work. They go,
Hi ho.
Hi ho.
Hi
I
ho.
say
Yeah.
hey ho.
That's the new version. They're like,
More of
hey ho.
Hey, yo.
I think now they say sup, bruh.
The bro.
Sup, bruh. It's off to bruh, we bruh.
That's coming out October 16th, all part of the 100-year anniversary party for Disney.
Can we name all seven dwarves?
Not at all.
Nope.
Sneezy, is he one?
No,
He's one.
Sleepy,
Sleepy and Sneezy.
Drowsy.
I don't think Slappy's one.
Happy.
Yeah, forget about Happy.
See Alice? Who's
Yeah.
in there?
Crunchy.
Crunchy. Crunchy's in
Crispy.
there.
Crispy.
Yeah. Dick Stays. He's
There
in
you
there.
go. So
Turkey.
from anniversary to annuals, we are headed to the end of the year soon, right? Which means performance review time. I know. So a lot of people are also giving their pups the same treatment.
I brought you down here today for your quarterly performance review as my dog. Number one, I notice you have been eating things that you should really just be sniffing. I had to pull an entire stick out of your butt the other day. Number two, on your resume, when you applied to this role, you said you were a retriever. You have not retrieved a single thing since coming here. In fact, you usually steal things and never bring them back. Number 3,
There.
some people have been complaining that you have been sniffing their butts and licking their faces. We just can't do that in a workplace setting for obvious reasons. I look forward to improved performance at our next meeting.
Nailed it. And nailed the tone of the delivery
Yeah,
as well.
that is true.
Totally.
Yeah,
And the
crushed
dog's
it.
just listening like, mhm,
Yeah,
mhm.
yeah, okay, I'll
Can
do
I
it.
leave yet? Can I leave?
Yeah, it's getting written up. What's he going to do?
Like the rest of us. We're just like, yes, boss. Whatever you want, boss. Bye, boss.
I haven't heard the word treat.
Yeah,
You're gonna say the word
exactly.
treat?
Right.
And finally, I know we've heard so much about girl math, then boy math, and now we have girl measuring, which I think that a lot of people can relate to. This is when you measure something without an actual measuring
Sure.
device, right? So you like put your hands on your screen. You're like, okay, let me see. So I'm going to take this and then I'm going to cut out the same piece of like, cardboard or something. My favorite that I do, and Nikki, I want to know if you do this. I use the width from my thumb to my pointer finger as like this is some sort of measurement. It doesn't matter how many inches that is
Got
or
it.
whatever. And I'll be like, okay, so this paper is 1.5 of
One
that.
and a half. Okay, interesting.
And then I'll go measure something else with that.
Yeah, I use my phone.
Yeah.
I'll be like, oh, it's like 2 phones.
Two phones.
You know,
Yeah.
it was I was trying to buy a purse the other day, and I was shocking you guys. And I was trying to figure out the measurement.
Right, you're like, okay, let me see.
I was
So
like,
this
hold on.
phone.
Oh, okay, wait. So it's
Right.
it's about 2 phones big.
Yeah. The Prada associate was like, Miss?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were like, leave TJ Maxx, please.
Just act like you've been here before. Okay?
Maxine says don't do that.
Yeah.
You buy it and return later. Everybody knows.
I saw a video of a woman. They wanted to see if it would fit in their car, and it was a box from IKEA. So she laid down on top of the box and then crawled into the car and laid down and was like, well, I fit on the box. I fit in the car. It'll fit. Mm-hmm. That's girl measurements. I like it.
And that's your flash briefing.
All right. Thank you for joining us for the Morning Mix podcast. Make sure you rate, review, like, and follow this podcast. You can also follow us on social at 1019 Mix Chicago. And we will see you tomorrow on the Morning Mix.